I remember just getting the courage to say enough is enough, you know. I'm not going to continue to invite this man into my life that is choosing to stay in a pattern that is hurting him because it's therefore hurting the people that are around him. And the lifestyle that he chose is something that was heartbreaking to watch as a daughter. And yeah, so it led me to that decision. I remember writing the letter that I was going to tell him, just to make sure if in case any emotions were to get involved over the phone. And I gave him a call, told him that I was no longer available to be there in his life. And I remember his first response was, "But what about the kids?" He's referring to my kids. And I said, you know, they don't deserve this either. Society says that we should be taking care of our family, and, you know, blood is thicker than whatever the heck. But not in this case. Not in this case. So I had some deep diving to do after I was done. After I told my father I wasn't available for a relationship with him, or to be available to speak with him or keep in contact. He left it that way. And I remember, you know, questioning myself and wondering, like, am I doing the right thing? You know? And then I just had to continue to remind myself of the facts. The facts is that he's choosing to live the way he is. The facts are he finds comfort in drugs. The fact is his body is falling apart. He's just totaled his vehicle, could have hurt others, and do you want to continue to invite that into your life? On my end, I did everything that I in my power at the time that I could. I brought him into my home, brought him to church, brought him to the beach. I had numerous conversations, deep diving conversations that he wasn't available for. He just wasn't available. And I remember just racking my brain and just upset with myself and with him, disgusted by his actions. And I've gotten to the point where he did what he did because that was his choice. I'm not going to say it was bad. I'm not going to say it was wrong. Ultimately, that's what he chose. I remember when I was younger, he used to say things like, "You made your bed and now you gotta sleep in it." We can use that quote in this instance. When I took a step back from speaking with my dad, I remember journaling heavily. I had so much to say. I was being shown in my dreams. It was like my subconscious just had so much pent up emotion, anger, sadness, fear, all of those emotions that I had to purge from my body over those next 2 years. And it was eye-opening. I remembered things that happened to me when I was younger that I didn't even think that were still, in my mind. Even smells. My main mission for sharing this with the moms is if you have a loved one that is continuously showing you their lack of empathy or care for you, but you feel compelled or guilty to let them go, it's time. You feel like guilty in order to serve yourself. You feel compelled to give them your time, energy, and resources when they are showing you their availability emotionally. It's time to choose you. It really is. And that was something that was absolutely painful and very hard to do, to stay true to my word. And I'm going to tell you, because I'm on the other side. And how am I on the other side? Just this past June, was it? Around there? Is my own father passed away. He passed away. And how he passed away, I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into it, and I know this is, still a pain point in my family, but he was on drugs, and he died. And I remember my first response was, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. And, I did have to take some time to grieve his death. But, and I share this with my sister, love her so much, and my mom. I grieved him years ago. The expectation that he was going to take care of himself, the dream of him getting better, the possibilities in my mind that I had created of this healing journey of my father that he wasn't available for. And that's all. And I'm at this point where, this did take me years to understand that love that I was begging for, he just wasn't available. He wasn't equipped. But guess who is really freaking equipped? We are. This entire time, I'm understanding now, after how long, that we are responsible and fully capable and know exactly how we want to be loved and how to show it to ourselves. And that's why I love coming out to places like this. It's just so gorgeous, so gorgeous.